YouTube wants you to show up on Monday as you. YouTube wants you to show up on Wednesday as you. YouTube wants you to show up the next day as you. If you're stuck trying to find your lane, your passion, your audience, your tribe, you are not alone. The best advice comes from people who've learned the lesson already. I wanted this video to be perfect, but I'm not even going to go there. Hopefully it's organized enough for you to receive it in the way that you need to receive it and a way that you can understand it. I started my YouTube channel back in 2018. A complete fail. Epic fail. The reason why it was an epic fail is because I came in hot. I came in with full passion, but eventually I was swallowed into a trap that you've probably been swallowed into, and that's why you're watching this video. Or you're gonna be swallowed up into that trap. And I don't want that to happen to you. This morning, when I woke up, I was determined to figure out how I am about to grow my newest stream of income. Because if you're familiar with me, or if you're not, hello, my name is Samiris. But if you are familiar, then you know that I recently walked away from my 9-to-5 job. So I can't just sit around and ponder on things. A lot of us start these YouTube channels because we hear about the money that people make. Initially for me, I didn't start my YouTube channel for that. So I thought, and I knew that it would be very successful. I've always been a likable person, always been very popular in school, even outside of school, always had a crowd of people looking at me. However, here's what happened. I started chasing the numbers. I started chasing the trends. I started to want to do pranks, doing the try-on hauls, fashion over hauls, whatever, trying to get partnerships, just trying to get monetized and trying to get the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Now, I know things have changed since I started, but again, I've been in this game and on this journey for a very long time. So just a little bit of a backstory. Now, I have since then deleted my first YouTube channel. I was sitting on the couch 2 years ago after giving birth to my son, just talking to my mom, and it dawned on me. I was in a very dark place with that YouTube channel, all because I was not being myself. And to know me is to know I've always been myself. I've always been a standout kid. I've always been super different. And I've always had something to offer. But there's something about getting on these platforms that takes away from your identity. It pulls you out of your element. So as I'm sitting there and I'm talking to my mom and I'm just kind of thinking about life and where I am currently and how I feel about who I am and who I am becoming. That's what having a child will do for you. I realized that I no longer wanted to be attached to anything that is going to remind me of that dark place. So I deleted my channel. Yes, I made it to monetization after all the endless viral videos, trending videos, all the things, just trying to keep up with everybody else and trying to obtain the success of other people. After all of that, I deleted the channel. It just was not worth it. My journey on YouTube has been anything but perfect. So everything that I am going to share with you is going to be real, raw, uncut, and authentic, and you can trust me. That's what sets me apart from everyone else filming these videos. You can trust me. I'm filming this video because this morning as I was typing in my phone to ChatGPT on how to help me figure out how I am going to win big with YouTube and how I'm going to be successful, I was giving myself the answers. And it clicked. I need to share this with somebody. There's somebody watching this video right now that needed this. So let's go ahead and get into part one. Part one is going to be all about my mistakes. So as I mentioned before, when I first came into the YouTube industry, I came in with full passion. Motivational speaking, because I've been through and gotten through so much in life that I have such a bright light and it's meant for me to share. When you've gone through things, you need to talk to people. You need to share that because there's somebody that's going to go through or going through what you have already gotten through. And that was my purpose. That was my whole entire purpose of starting a YouTube channel, because I wanted to talk to people. It's funny how it's full circle and I'm sitting here talking to you right now. Well, that did not last very long, because the more you're into your passion, you see slow growth. When you're on YouTube doing something that you just really like, it's slow growth. Because I'm going to tell you something. This is real. Write this down. Don't forget this. When you're living in your purpose, no. When you're living in your passion, you are serving yourself. You're serving your soul. But when you go out into this world and you want people to hear you, buy from you, you've got to serve the people. You can't just serve yourself. Now that's for instant gratification. But you see, for me, I wasn't trying to sell anything. I didn't have anything to sell. I had a story to tell, multiple stories. People were listening, but it wasn't getting me to the monetization quick enough. I'm like, I want the money that I see other people making from doing this. So I eventually fell into other things that I was passionate about, which is fashion. I started to do the Fashion Nova hauls. Fashion Nova was really trending back then. So I started buying items and doing little try-on hauls. They weren't doing great because first of all, my thumbnails were whack. My titles were not really findable because they were getting swallowed up in the ocean of fish, which means all the other videos that were titled the same, I was titling my video just like that. They were getting clicks, it was getting views, but it was not successful. If no one's subscribing to your channel, you're not delivering. I then started trying to do pranks with my ex. That was a performance that I was not going to be able to keep up with. I didn't want my channel to become about that. And then it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? It's so hard to upload content that just is not you. And then on top of that, I started to do the TJ Maxx hauls, the Ross hauls, because I was into that. I shopped at TJ Maxx a lot. I could find really good hair products, beauty products, different things like that at TJ Maxx or at Ross. So I saw that those were videos that are trending, and they're still trending today, but I started doing them. But my problem was I was going shopping and taking stuff back because I was not really financially in a position to just go blow my money and splurge in these stores buying buku amounts of items just to sit in front of my camera and show. It got bad. Not my finances. It got so bad to the point where my thumbnails started to look exactly like other people. And it's so crazy because I know a few other YouTube creators who were copying my videos. And they had more subscribers and viewers than me. It's sad. And so when it clicked in that moment for me, this person has way more subscribers than me, a grand following, yet she's copying my videos. Something isn't right. So I stopped. Instead of looking at her crazy and sideways, I looked at myself. What are you doing wrong? This is their alley. This is what they do. I don't keep up with people. I don't copy people. I don't do that. But I was unintentionally. Really, I did not realize I wasn't looking at it like that because all I could see was the money. All I could see was, that's all I could see. That's all I was worried about. So it didn't click to me that I was losing my identity, trying to chase a bag. Which brings me to my next point, the burnout and identity crisis. I was chasing the views, constantly changing my style, my intro, my editing style, going through different editors, getting my edits back, and they weren't what I wanted them to be because I wanted them to look like something else that I was seeing. Switching my niche, trying to game the system, game, G-A-M-E, trying to game the YouTube system. It completely drained me. I was no longer having fun. And the worst part, I lost myself in it. I've never been the type to lose myself. I've always known who I am. And to think that I went through an identity crisis is insane work for me. And I don't blame YouTube. It's not YouTube. YouTube is not the problem. YouTube is an amazing platform. It's a great opportunity. It was a genius idea. The creator of YouTube, the developers, the person who put this idea together, amazing. Because this platform really started off for creative people, people who just had something to say, people who had something to show. We turned it into something negative. We did that. And let me say this, after I had my son, everything changed. Now, I'm a mother of two. But I wasn't into YouTube like that when my daughter was born. That was back in 2015. I was watching YouTube, but was not putting anything out. I wasn't creating, I was consuming. Which is another point, write this down. If you are a creative, do not consume, especially while you're building. Learn, but don't consume. Take classes, seminars, go to YouTube Con, do all those things, but do not sit and consume if it's gonna affect you. Honestly, I don't see how it will not. The burnout for me was the endless trips to Ross and TJ Maxx, going shopping, buying all these things, sitting and filming the videos, taking the stuff back, constantly trying to find my flow, when really people can see that on camera. You know when somebody's lying, because when I'm sitting and I'm watching somebody's video, I know when she's faking, or I know when he's trying too hard. It's just not hard for people to tell. And if you're not gaining subscribers, this is something that I want y'all to write down as well. If you're not gaining subscribers, you are doing something wrong. And what you're doing wrong is you're not serving the audience for you. Like for me, I have 1.5 whatever subscribers, right? I was checking the views on my most recent videos and the views are okay, but I didn't have any subscribers. So I started looking at my other videos where I'm sitting and I'm talking and I'm helping people, I'm giving advice, and I had some subscribers. So those are the people that came here to watch me, so these are the people that I need to be serving. It's not about me. It's not about the content that I want to film right now. How can I correlate? How can I film what I like and what they like? Maybe if I continue to serve them, if I continue to eat my meal prep through the week, my healthy meal prep, Saturday I can go get tacos. So maybe if I continue to serve my people through the week, like I promised, Saturday, I can upload a beauty video, me doing my makeup. Maybe once they get to know me well enough, they want to know my interests. So here's the thing, entertain, educate, and inform. Not everybody is on YouTube for entertainment. Some people are here for educational purposes. You can't have one without the others. They all have to be combined together. So for me, I was over the burnout, not willing to do that again. Just really ultimately done trying to do something that was not me. I wanted people to know me. These are conversations that I have with my daughter. When you die, how do you want people to know you? I was just telling my nephew this. How do you want people to remember you? I don't want people remembering me just because of how I dressed. There's so much more to me than that. There's so much more to you. Do you really want people to just know you for the way you look? What about that time you got over that situation with your ex? You were in an emotionally abusive relationship. I'm not saying get on this platform and tell your business, but what I am saying is serve your tribe. And this is another thing. Write this down. Your tribe is not going to find you if you're covered in paint. You've got to be visible to your audience. Your audience needs to be able to identify themselves in you. And the only way they can do that is if you're being yourself. You've got to show up and be you. Right now, I'm sitting in my living room, my camera, my TV, nobody else. This is my space. Why should I be pretending to be anybody else? I don't know you. I don't know who's watching this video. I'm just hoping whoever's watching, it helps. It serves you. Because it's serving me. It's doing something for me. And if the content that you're filming is not serving you, if it's not doing anything for you, if it doesn't feel good to you, if you don't turn this camera off and stand up and walk away and feel relieved, you feel lagged and you feel tired, and then stop. Don't create that kind of content. It should never feel like work. It should not feel like a job that you don't want to show up for. Turn it into a job though. Take it that serious, but employ yourself. Don't let YouTube employ you. YouTube is not employing you. YouTube is gonna look after you and take care of you so long as you take care of YouTube. How do you do that? You show up every day. Not literally, but show up. YouTube is a system, darling. YouTube is not a person. It's not a therapist. It's not someone that you go to and you tell your problems to. Hey, YouTube, I'm not getting the views and nobody's really subscribing to my channel and I only made 67 cents off this video, but it has 2,000 views. I don't understand. It don't work like that. You know what YouTube wants? YouTube wants you to show up on Monday as you. YouTube wants you to show up on Wednesday as you. YouTube wants you to show up the next day as you. YouTube wants consistency, and consistency doesn't always mean always posting. It means if you posting fitness content, you posting fitness content, because guess what you're gonna do if you post a cooking video this week and next week you all about makeup tutorials? You have now officially confused YouTube. You've confused YouTube. And that is why a lot of people actually fail on this platform. So for me, all the trial and error, I decided to start over. Was it scary? Yes, because I was not sure, but I was certain that I needed to start over. So I deleted my YouTube channel without hesitation. I prayed on that couch and I deleted that channel because I knew me starting over was the best thing that I could do for myself. So when I started this channel, the one you're watching now, it was genuinely content that excited me, content that got me excited. So I started off with my what's in my purse videos, and this is not me giving you ideas. This is me telling you to start. This is me telling you to start with something that excites you, something that gets you going, something that makes you happy, something that makes you feel good. And when I tell y'all the views were just coming in, the community was just being built, and people from my previous YouTube channel was finding me, people who knew me for me and genuinely liked me for me were finding me. My tribe found me because I showed up as myself. And that first video that I filmed when starting this YouTube channel, and y'all can go look for reference, it is carrying my YouTube channel right now, which is proof that what I am saying is so true. So something that I want you to also write down, I also want you to determine what your niche is. Determine what category you want to be a part of and create pillars. But I can do that in a separate video. I just want you to determine what it is that you're gonna show up and serve us with, which moves me into my next point, the lesson that I learned and what you actually need to hear. The worst thing you can do is create content just for money, views, and staying in trend. Don't let this platform or any platform change you so much so that you don't even know who you are. You can't even identify yourself. Imagine being murdered in cold blood and no one can identify you. Not even your family, not even your friends. That's how I want you to take this. That's what I want you to remember every time you turn that camera on and you press record. You need to be identified. And you need to be able to identify yourself. There's nothing more cringy than someone watching your videos, like a cousin or a friend, brother, spouse, around you, and you don't even want to hear yourself talk. You don't even want to see yourself because you know that you weren't being yourself in that video. You know you weren't being yourself, so you don't want any parts of it. I've been that person. I've been there. I remember I used to hate when people would watch my videos. Don't watch my videos around me because I didn't feel good about them. But I remember when I got excited to know that people were watching my videos. I remember when I made it to that point, and that's when I knew I was living in my own purpose again. Where am I now with complete full transparency? I can't say that I'm gonna show up on YouTube and do this all the time, unless it's serving you, unless it's helping you, unless I'm helping somebody, because honestly, this is effortless for me. It feels great. I have so much more knowledge that I can give. If you serve me with a problem, I'm gonna serve you with a resolution. I'm gonna give you answers. And to the people that have found me from my What's in My Purse videos, I'm sorry if I have not been serving you. To the people that have found me from my aesthetics vlogs, I'm sorry that I stopped serving you. But truth be told, when it comes down to that, because I feel like y'all deserve an update, I was in a relationship that was very toxic. And again, if you watched my last video about me walking away from my 9 to 5, I don't stay in situations that do not serve me. So I can understand why somebody watching this video right now doesn't subscribe, because I'm not serving you. So I don't blame you. But I was in a situation that was not serving me, so I had to choose between leaving school with 9 weeks left to graduate and getting a job so I can go on with my life and be at peace. I wouldn't be here now if I didn't. So we all know what I chose. Or I could have stayed and been miserable and unhappy. But I'm 2 years into solitude and it feels amazing. But I think I've officially found my purpose. And as much as I want to do tutorials, I want to show y'all my beauty favorites, I want to do vlogs, I want to do this, I want to do that, I know that right now during my growing phase, I've got to serve somebody other than myself. I've got to serve somebody. And then those somebodies are going to become family. Family that are interested in me and everything about me. And that's going to be the same for you. This isn't really about me. I've tried to convince myself that this is about me. This is my life. I'm living my life. But this is your entertainment. This is your key to the next door. This is about you. This is about y'all. Again, I don't sit and watch my own videos. I don't. You do. So I need to show up. You need to show up with content that helps, inspires, and entertains the people. If this video helped you in any way, let me know. If you're stuck trying to find your lane, your passion, your audience, your tribe, you are not alone. Because I don't know how successful this video is going to be. And quite frankly, I'm just happy that I'm getting it out of my system. That's enough for me. Because it's going to do what it's going to do on its own. And it's not going to gain a lot of views immediately. I know that the algorithm is going to be like, oh, she's posting helpful YouTube tip videos now. I know that's the process, y'all. But I've been there years in. So you can trust me when I say trust me. You can believe me and you can listen to me. I've sat in rooms with big YouTubers, big time people. And I've listened and not taken that information with me and done anything with it. But that stops today. I'm not saying that I'm a YouTube guru and I'm not going to start calling myself that unless I actually become that for real. But I've lived through the highs, the burnout, the numbers game, and now the clarity. So if you want to grow your channel with passion and purpose, stick around. Because I actually think I can serve you in this way. Maybe this is what I should do. Maybe so. And if you're going through that same identity crisis that I went through, this is your sign to slow down, refocus, and create for you first. And serve people with you. Put you on a silver platter and serve the people. And who you're for is gonna show up. It may take time. Even with a church, it doesn't immediately have every pew full of people. It has to grow. Water your channel. Let it grow. Watch it grow. Just keep yourself distracted. Always upload content. Distract yourself. Just keep on posting. If you are still here, what I would like for you to do is to comment your biggest YouTube struggle. Because if not all, I would like to help at least one person with whatever it is that they're struggling with on YouTube. Don't look at all my other content and, oh, well, can she help me? Because you received enough in this video, especially if you're still here. You received enough to know that I can help you. I just haven't put it out there. And that's my fault. That's selfish of me. But I didn't realize that I needed to be serving you in this way. So thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Subscribe. Turn on your post notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up or share it with someone that you know personally that needs it.